Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Our story started when I finished working with my friend. I had a friend that we had the same talent. We worked together, he worked with me. So when we finished working, we go to we change, and then start to work in the town. Okay. The teacher told me to start a year before.
Okay.
That's the
Everybody
key.
lay down.
My battery's at 80%. We got lots of time.
Okay. After a year that I came out from the
1960.
after a year I came out from the orphanage. I was not an orphan. I had parents, but because our family was numerous and poor, the government allowed, after the war, to get some kids to the orphanage to get education, and that's it. Because with education, it's important you start to write and reading and take care of yourself. And then the trade is just to start to make money. Because if you have to make a family, you know what you do. That's why I suggest to you everybody, must have a trade. In Italy we say, imparte l'arte e mentre da parte. Get a trade, learn a trade and put on the side. School is very important, but if school doesn't work, you have a trade. You can be a carpenter, you can be an electrician, you can be a plumber, you can be a painter, you can be anything, even sell eggs, but you have to be professional selling eggs. And then you can take your family ahead with the expenses. So thanks God I had the passion on the painting. So I worked with a few months with the contractors, and then I got my own right away. When I was about 17 years old, after 1 year out from the orphanage, I was already on my own. So I was to do work for the people in town. The people called me, I painted the house, I make a picture everywhere, Because if they call me, they can ask me for a decoration on the ceiling, on the walls, and a spare bedroom to make it beautiful. So I was working in a place called close to the church of St. Anthony. So it was like a house that was inside the area. It was not in the main street, it was inside. So that day was January 6th. So it was
Era January 30.
January 1960. So that when I working over here, I have my radio always with me, and the cassette, I have 1,000 cassettes. When I like the song, so that day, those time I had no radio, no cassettes. So I was singing all the songs, the time I was singing. So that day, January 30, 1960, I didn't sing. I was sad, and I don't know why. So I cannot explain myself why I feel that way. So the people were surprised. So usually they come and sing, but you see, today I don't feel like. And then I heard music passing by on the street. So I left the brush, it was a big brush like this. We call it penniless. We make it faster with a big brush. So I put the penniless on the wall, and then I walk with the other people on the main street to see what was happening. It was a band playing, and a family taking a parent in the cemetery. I don't know this family, because it was in the convent so long, and they was not from the same town. The mother was from the same, but the father was from another town. and they was around Italy because the father was a policeman, was a transfer, from up and down Italy, everywhere. So, but they decided, because he was sick, they decided to stay in the town, but I didn't know nothing. I never met anybody in that town. But I feel so sad, like it was my own relative. So I cannot understand. So during the night, I start to dream this funeral, because I saw the band, the policemen, the flags, the people, the flowers, the beautiful. But that was not the decoration, but it was the sadness that every night I start to dream. And then after a year, after 10 months, you want to continue?
No, keep going.
You feel
You're
want
doing
some water?
great. A little bit of water, or you're okay?
Just to start.
So you dreamed it for 13 months.
Okay, you continue. No.
You're doing so well.
Like mommy can do that.
Okay, I know the story too, anyway.
Yeah, you.
She was there.
Simple.
So he every night dream this funeral because everybody, the police want to take my father in with the hands. So
It's when he carried, very much short.
so the funeral car go in hand, but everybody go and have a beautiful fly stop in a city to talk about my father. See, very chief of the police, good. So, but he know what about for that. He no think about. Just he think why I feel so in my heart when one man die. Too many people die every night, especially in January. To all the people. But for 10 months, he dream all the time of this one. And he said, why? No, I never think about it. One day, one night, when he finish work, he go with a friend.
Aspetta, fallo papà say this part, because it's
Yeah, Daddy.
he's watching, he's listening and watching you for the first time. You continue, Big Daddy.
Just this.
Because I was painting a house 2 days here, 1 day there. I was go to one place to the other. One day, this lady called me from the top of the tower. The tower in Delia is it's like in the mountain, go slope. So they slope it because there was not cleaning people. So when it's raining, the dust go, the town clean by itself. So I went to work in this house, and then I met this boy named Angelo. So and the mother said, Angelo, to call me Angelo. I take my son with you because he got the same talent. You want to learn, you want to stay. It's okay. He said, you don't have to pay him. No, if he does produce, have to be paid because we are honest. So I take it with him with me, and we start to work together. And then one night, we finish work, and then we dress, and they start to work in the town, because then we start to talk about the future, because I was 17, he was 15, so and then the main street was a curve, was a curve. So when we make the curve, we hear the music. So we are always, we are attracted by the music. So we went closer to see, to curiosity. But something happened. Inside the room was not just a marriage, was not just this music, was Teresina. But I never see her before. So when I saw her for the first time, look like if I saw something divine, something beautiful, something incredible. So I called him, my friend, I say, Angelo, you know this girl? So he said, what? This is the one I'm going to get married. And he started to laugh. He said, you know her? He said, no. Anyway, we started to laugh. We finished there. The day after, we start to talk. So I still remember that girl I saw last night. She was dressed in black with a ponytail. But she was smiling. So beautiful smile. So it was same. And during the night, I dreamed the same funeral, but with one change. She was in the funeral.
She was in the funeral.
So I said, I don't know, this can be. So I asked this thing because Angelo grew up in Delhi. I didn't. So I said, last night, I said, I had a strange dream. So what you dream? He said, I dream because it's a funeral happened 3 months ago. This policeman died, and I feel so sad. So they've been dreaming every night. But the last night, she was this girl was in the funeral, was with the people crying. He gets stuck. That's impossible. So she's the daughter. She's the daughter of that policeman. And I am a cousin, first cousin. My mother, then my mother is my father, my father and their mother are brothers and sisters. So we are first cousin. So how this happened? So maybe God put in his hand because after Jesus explained to me why this happened. But I cannot sleep anymore. So I taken me a little bit time to go after, go with my bike. Every time I see her, I follow her with the bike.
So stalking.
But I didn't talk. I didn't talk.
It wasn't considered.
I didn't talk. I didn't say nothing. I don't want to mess it up. So this I have to be very delicate because I want to ruin everything. It's too beautiful. So, taking my time. And then my father had a beautiful countryside. He produced a lot of fruits and vegetables, trees, but he has to make roses. So I wake up very early in the morning. I go get the roses.
Before the party.
Poor
So my
Stan.
father
He
would
rode
take-
his bike out of town into the countryside to
So,
go pick
was-
roses.
That's about 6 kilometers.
So that's it.
So and they told me, "This is balcony
He sent in
growing
a
up.
balcony a plus with a nice note.
with a note."
Beautiful note. Every night. It's a very love story.
So this,
When you go to get them,
I think this is written in the sky, in heaven, because they cannot be happening if it was no heaven, if it was no God, if it was no saints, if it was no divine. It must be. Otherwise, this thing cannot happen. And then it took me a long time, but I never interfere. But then the things start to happen. Now, Jesus is going to tell what happened after.
This is a family show, so let's keep it clean.
So when I go to della Sarta per racamare,
So
I
that
go
is
to
sewing.
Lurni.
How to sew.
Yeah.
Seamstress.
All the time he follow me with the bike. And he look very thin,
Matthew.
cute, very cute. But very thin, young boy. And all the time, he there. I go some place and I turn, I say, che bol stupiceleggio a presto di mia?
What does this little boy want? Because he was skinny.
Because after I have 17, but 17 look like them, a little bit big, look like you, or men, but he baby. But he young. But that's the thing. He young, yeah, but he big. He's so smart. He's so romantic.
Romantic.
When
was
he
just taken.
sent the flower there, he said, Signorina, when I saw you, I my head turn like this, and I love you, you blah 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 blah, blah too many things. One day after most 2 years, this brotherly Fred, he come from the convento. Come si dice collegio?
The orphanage.
The orphanage.
Or the school.
Okay. He come from there. And never I saw him. Angelo said to him, in case you give this letter, una lettera, to this girl, I give it to you $100. Ma $100 at that time, $10.
No, when I'm deleted.
So
Big difference.
he's so happy. So I in my house, just I look, to read a beautiful story, love story, myself, young, And I have my friend with me there. E come Federico, and he shake, he's scared. Signorita, you brought her home? I say, no. What happened to him? No, you have to give it this, boom. And he sent me the letter. Believe it in me, kids. When I read this letter, he gave me one night. Oh, he opened my heart. I said, this bitch, little, he sent me beautiful letter like this. I read a beautiful love story. Mine no find the one words beautiful look like him. Aha, no more picchelidro. I want you. I wait. So after 2 years, I have a nice chance to meet him and to marry. But he continued to dream my father,
This is a good
the funeral, and me. When we sit together, he telling me the story. Say, Teresina, you no believe it about know what happened. He said, well, he telling me the story, the thing. And I say, Angelo, you know what? It's my father. To bring it to you and me. Together, because my father, he very sick. And he telling me, Teresina, you have to pray because I don't want to die. I want to live to recompense you whatever you did for me. Because I 13, 14, 15, at that time in Sicily, no have washing machine, no have nothing. I have to wash all clothes, all the diaper, everything with my hands. And when my father died sleeping, I
cleaned his wound.
spingiva le piedi, the bed, to just to every night to massage to him because he's very sick.
Oh, the bed sores, yeah.
And my father very sensible, very good heart. He cried, he hugged me, and said, I don't want to die, honey. I want to do something special for you. I said, Daddy, you give it a life. Now I have to do for you. And he said to me, I want to give something to you. When Angelo telling me, I said, that's the God to answer the prayer for my father to give him beautiful angel. Capisce?
Yeah.
That's every 55 years love story.
What
Love
did
more.
her father say in your dream?
After that, he never dream.
See, I didn't know.
The dream said it.
No, because he lived he gave the massage.
Yeah.
When he, I
It's
know,
a message, not a massage.
that's it.
I want a massage.
No more massage. So that's the thing. Ora finish it zuccherato. No more mio.
I think that's what I say, because it must be something on heaven, because otherwise I never feel that way that day when he died. I never feel so strong when I see her for the first time, because I work in every house in my hometown and the other places around the other city, around the town, and I never feel for anybody this way, because I had the chance to meet a girl every day, because every time I move in one house to the other, I met another girl. But it was nothing. It was like It was a beautiful girl because at that age all the girls are beautiful. But plus I was artist inclined, you know. I make a creation, very creative. But that's so bad because I never see her before, and she appears so beautiful, and I was for sure, 100% sure. If at that moment when I see her the first time, she said, "If you want to marry me today, I will do it all my heart." That's why I take it 2 years before she said yes, and and she was ready to do anything, to fight against the family because my father's sister was against, my father was against. You see, the reason this is his little job, but it's true. When my father find out I was go out to Tisa, she liked Tisa, but she don't like it because she was his daughter of a policeman. My father don't like a policeman.
He was an outlaw.
He knew a lot of policemen.
Was in jail.
But he no have a chance to see it
No,
with
it
my
was,
father.
well, yeah, he was in jail a few times.
He was an
So
outlaw.
one
He don't
time
like the police because he in jail every week.
was very active. So, but my mother was so like a holy lady. So we take some take from my mother. So my father saw me. So where do you go? He said, so why? You go to see Tisa? He said, well, you know, che sto volendo?
Ammazzo.
Non dice della zia, it's okay.
Non la manda.
It's okay.
Non niente.
Anyway, my father don't like because she was daughter policeman, and also my father tried to convince her mother to marry him before he met my mother. So
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
her mother.
Questa è una bella storia, perché vado qui.
My mother,
Now they're fighting
mother
over
used
it.
to Giovanni,
Which is why he was always in
Caruano,
prison.
because Caruano already body hair one time. So,
You know,
wow.
this is funny, this is funny. Yeah, my mother, she very, very good to sew. But the door is closed. But have uno small
Opening.
window. But just to open. So his father, because he loved my mother, my mom is very beautiful, and her mother beautiful, and my father-in-law, no. Not you.
Not so
was
beautiful.
good.
No. So he want to marry somebody beautiful, and no matter what. So he go inside.
He tried to go from the window.
When
He said, "If he can go inside."
when the mother saw him to run to go inside,
Wanted to marry
so
his mother.
the grandma
Before
take him with the broom. Say
she
no,
started hitting him with the broom.
this guy, this lady, she have 5 brothers. He kill you. Say I no scared. I want her. I want man. After my mommy, no. When I met him, my mommy, she jumped. Say no. Domenico
I know that. I know
Caruano.
the father.
Domenico Caruano. He terrible. He's so too much. No, maybe he look like the father. No. You not take him. Say, Mama, no. He different. But what do you see? I read him with my heart. He's so good, and I love him.
So my father is still my mother.
He settled for somebody else.
Yeah.
He found someone else.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law, she have 13 years, and he is almost 19. So my mother-in-law, poor lady, she 13 years. She go to
The
get
well.
the water, and they put something in the head. So my father-in-law with the horse,
Seized the opportunity.
every opportunity, take
He stole her, didn't he?
Yeah,
He
he
stole
did.
her.
He
She
stole
was
her.
hanging the clothes up,
Yeah.
and he put her on the horse and left.
Yeah.
You're going with me.
It's charming.
Yeah.
In fact,
He break that thing he gave in the
No
hand.
charming.
Grab my mother,
No
put
prince,
my
even
mother-in-law,
no
put
prince.
it in the horse, and he gone. My mother-in-law, that's very, very sad. she's so scared, and come the hair completely done, and un sacco di cuciglia, come si dice?
Yeah, her hair fell out.
Served him right.
Oh, so but
But when they
think
do
I'm
this,
beautiful?
they must marry. Was a rule that
yeah, this is rule. You have to marry, that's it.
If you get stolen, you have to get married.
Yeah, if they steal you, you have to.
If you're
That is
seen with a
clearly
man.
a Sicilian rule.
No,
if
that's
you're
in
seen
Sicilia,
with a man.
mamma mia.
This is 1930s.
You have to
okay?
marry.
Yeah.
So she married and have 10 kids. And all the time my mother-in-law, oh, she's so sweet. She pray, and when she come, drink. He very nice. You know why he go in jail? When he defended the people when they have a fight outside. He go and fight with somebody else.
It was wartime, so.
You know, that's it. But have a good heart. Nice guy.
Just
Never do something wrong in the family. But have the temperament very bloom, upset, and you have to defend the girls, especially women. And that's why.
But not the
And
one
poor
who
my
stole.
mother-in-law, she stayed 62 years with him.
62 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And she very respect him.
They celebrated the 6th anniversary here
Yeah.
in the
Yeah, 6th anniversary here. Remember
That's
girls?
true.
We do.
Beautiful. She's so sweet. Very prayer night and day. But look, in case he no stole my mother-in-law, I know every angel.
Yeah. That's true.
He wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's
That
so
goes beyond
very,
trivia.
very good with me, and with my children, with
Bonus
my
I didn't even know
grandson,
that.
everybody.
Hold on,
That's
so
it.
your mom had 10 kids? Your mom had 10 kids?
More,
kids.
but a few died, didn't
Oh,
they?
few
Few
died.
Two
died.
die,
Very
twins
small.
die.
So who's the 8?
No, one of the twins died.
Okay, the first
She had two
one,
sets of
the first
twins.
one was a girl and died because of starvation.
Yeah.
My father was in jail and my mother could not keep food feeding.
First baby.
So then we started the boy, number 2. Then I was the third one.
Big daddy.
Then it was Pasquale. And then it was Carmela. And then
Carmela twins. One
it
twins
was two-
die. Zia
Carmela
Carmela.
came from Washington. Carmela, my
Remember
sister
Zia?
from
Yeah,
Washington.
she come.
So she survived and one died. And then after was Fred,
Okay.
Stefano, and Maria.
E Concetta.
She didn't have two sets
Concetta
of
and Maria.
twins.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought she did.
Yeah.
Her firstborn and one of the twins.
Yeah.
died,
Yeah.
But not
So
two sets.
10
Right.
children.
Amazing. Amazing. And that was because he
Capisci,
stole her and
So
she gave
when
him 10
love
kids.
She had no
forever.
choice.
I
No
don't even
problem.
think he
No
waited till her
choice
hair
back
grew
then.
back.
Forever and forever.
Imagine if he didn't steal her and she fell in love with him. Could have 20 kids.
She loved him back.
Yeah, imagine if she loved him back.
If she couldn't afford to feed the first baby, then why'd she have like 9 more?
Because it wasn't her choice.
Oh, they just had to? Is that what it was?
Well, you didn't have much
You didn't
protection.
have protection.
We cannot understand.
That time, no one understand nothing.
Yeah, they weren't educated.
No, nothing.
It was the guy came and that was it.
Well, basically, there was nothing else to do.
Yeah,
They came
No,
to see
It's
it.
like
They were just-
coronavirus. You're at home, there's nothing to do.
yeah.
Let's have a kid.
So, have a nice evening, nice celebration, nice family. Thank you very,
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
We
Beautiful
love you.
story.
Thank you.
I love you.
It's been a full day.